notice the cloth I'm wearing. You'll notice I have metal tools. I might even have a gun over here, okay? So this would be of that time. But before Europeans arrived with horses and helmets and metal armor, we lived here. We had cities long before Atlanta. Tillamook, Etowah, Okmulgee. Those were the names of our towns. We lived by rivers. And so when the English came, they called our tribe the Creeks, because we lived by rivers. But in our language, we are Muskogee, the people of the swamps. If you say hello to a creek, it's said like this. Say it with me. Hinch J. That's hello, not how, okay? We never lived in a teepee. That's out west. Here, we had houses. Up this way, they would take the bark off the trees, giant pieces of bark, and they'd layer it on the roofs of the homes and build their log cabins. Down in the swamp where I live, we use the leaves of the palm trees. And we cut them, and we put them on our roof. So our chickie sometimes is open to allow the air inside. Sometimes we enclose it completely for winter time. Sometimes we made walls of sticks woven together, mud and clay packed on, it dries hard. And so that's how we would build a house. We were farmers. We did not follow the buffalo. A teepee is a movable home to follow the buffalo. And out west where tribes lived, they were always following the buffalo. Yes, we had buffalo in Georgia. That's a buffalo skin you see back there. I've got a buffalo's horn right there. You guess what I use that for?
For water.
Water? Gunpowder. You drink out of this, you're going to get the gunpowder in your mouth. Then you'll be shooting your mouth off. Now, buffalo skin over here, that would be used for sleeping on back in the day. We'd get the moss and the hay and pile it up, make a nice soft bed, and put our buffalo skin on there. So this display on this side represents pre-European, before the Europeans arrived. Now, like I said, we were farmers, and so these are what our farming tools look like, long before John Deere came to our villages, okay? This one's made out of the shoulder bone of the buffalo, this one's made out of a rock, and this one right here is made out of a shell.
We're out here. What is this event titled? What's the name of it?
It's the 28th Annual Cherokee County Indian Festival and Mother's Day Powwow.
And what's the purpose or goal of this?
To bring awareness that Native Americans are still alive, that we're still quite active, and we're just keeping our traditions alive.
Why is it so important to keep your traditions alive?
Well, because we're getting so assimilated into into the Western culture that if we're not careful, we'll lose our traditions and our heritage and things like that. So it's important for our young kids, or the new ones that are coming along, to keep having powwows and things that they can come to and enjoy, because a lot of us are I'm from South Dakota, and I don't get home all that often. So my kids, we started this because there weren't anything native happening in the Southeast 28 years ago.
Y'all started this?
Oh yeah. This is all we've done as long as she's been alive. So,
wow,
yep.
You just came up with this and thought...
Well, yeah, because all the events, all the native powwows and things, we had to go out west for, Oklahoma, Arizona, New Mexico, and there was nothing in the Southeast that was happening, so we decided, we're Indian, so let's do a powwow.
How far back can you trace your heritage?
About 1870s-ish, around there. Because after that, documentation on natives wasn't really in existence.
What tribe, or is that the right word?
Nation. We generally use the term nation.
What nation, okay, were you part of?
She is Chicangu Lakota from South Dakota.
Okay.
And as am I, and I'm also a little bit Cherokee.
A little bit Cherokee. Are Indians, is that even the right word, Indian, or Native Americans, or what do you...
It's a personal preference thing.
It is. For I say Indians, Native Americans, and really it's up to each individual what they prefer to be called. I typically don't mind being called Indian or Native American, something like that. That's fine with me. But others, have other preferences.
Right. Do all these people, these Native Americans, do they come to you? I mean, there seems to be a lot of people just walking around. I mean, is this like a draw for Native Americans?
It's the powwow circuit. It's like a rodeo circuit.
Okay.
They travel to different powwows, and a lot of people, they meet up it's sort of a reunion for friends at the beginning of the powwow season. So it's all across the country, and especially in the southeast. You can pretty much run into all the same dancers because they, hit every single powwow they can.
Oh, do
just
they?
because it's a,
It's family.
Right,
It's
basically.
family, yeah. It's a way to keep in touch with your family.
I find it interesting that talking to one gentleman, and his family, his parents did this with him when he was a kid.
Right.
And now he's doing the same thing with his kids.
Yep.
And they'll do the same thing with their kids. And it's just passed down and passed down. And
Right, it is.
it is passed. Well, thank you. Very nice to meet you.
Thank you.
And enjoying your event.
Oh, good, thank you.
Good morning. Welcome to Treasure Chest. This is a beautiful day in Cartersville, Georgia. Come on in. Let me show you a few things we got going on here at Treasure Chest. We have this live edge table with 4 chairs, a bench for $12.99. You can't find that anywhere. Hey, it's rocking season. We've got rockers for your porch starting at $119. Come on by and get you one. Rock your life away. We have reclining sets starting at $11.99 for 2-piece. We have recliners starting at $249. We have dining tables at $199. We have a large selection of good quality furniture that's ready to be used again that comes in by consignment. We're located at 927 North Tennessee Street in beautiful Cartersville, Georgia, just outside the North Georgia mountains. Come on by and see us at Treasure Chest. You just never know what you're going to find.
Thanks for stopping by Treasure Chest.
Hi everybody, I'm Michelle Queen.
And I'm Michael Queen.
We are the Realty Queen and team at Ashton Taylor Realty. We do specialize in homes that do not sell the first time around. If your home has expired in this seller's market, that is a huge problem. You owe it to yourself to interview more than one agent, call a professional that is strong to negotiate on your behalf to net you the most amount of money and sell your home in the least amount of time possible.
Our actions create results. We have a great marketing plan. Please contact us. We'd love to come out and check out your home and get you listed on the market and get sold in a timely manner.
What is that?
This is the shell of a yellow-bellied slider turtle. We got this shell as a gift from the daughter of the chief at the very first powwow that we went to. We are vendors at the powwow, and this is one of our most prized possessions. It's not for sale, of course, because it was a gift, but it's a yellow-bellied slider, which is a freshwater turtle. They like to sit on a log or a rock, and then if they hear something coming, they will slide down into the water. The shell shows that this turtle was not very healthy during the early years of her life because it's so smooth there. When the shell is smooth, that means they don't have much nutrition or protein to spare for the shell. But as she got older, she was very healthy. There are ridges here that show that she was very, very healthy for the remainder of her life. I said she, this is a female turtle. One of the most important ways of telling that is that it's big enough for her to lay eggs out the back. There's also this dip here that is indicative of a female turtle, and she was an old lady turtle. Some scientists from the University of Tennessee shared with us that this specimen would have been 105 to 110 when she died. Wow. So she is, when I talk to kids about it, I say, I'll give you a hint. She's a great-great-great-grandma turtle. She was around a long time. When the children found her, of course, she had died, and I asked the little girl, how did you clean this turtle? Well, the little 9-year-old looked at me as if she felt sorry for me, that I was such a pitiful grown-up, that I did not know the answer to that. But what they did was put the turtle's body on an anthill, and they left it for just about exactly the right number of days, which I think was about 3.5 or 4 days. There were massive numbers of ants where this was. And they ate all the organs and the meat and everything. In fact, if you look in here, I don't know if you can see, her backbone is still there. So they retrieved the turtle shell before the ants could consume the backbone. And I've since learned that the ants will eat the shell itself if all the good parts are gone. They're like us, they'll eat the good parts first. And the shell has keratin, or I don't know if that's the right pronunciation or word, but it's kind of like what's in our fingernails. It's got a lot of protein. So the ants know that, and they'll eat it eventually. But the children knew exactly when to get the turtle shell from the anthill, and it's just a really special turtle shell to us.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
You're welcome. Glad to.
You're watching Cartersville Live.
Welcome to Bodyplex.
I'm David Klein with CNC Exterminators, a second-generation pest control company from here in Cartersville. We've been servicing the Bartow and surrounding counties for over 40 years. We specialize in residential and commercial pest control and termite services. We offer free inspections, so if you're currently having a problem or just need expert advice, please give us a call at 770-382-2223, at 770-382-2223. Thank you.
It's back! Employee pricing for everyone on every new Kia in stock, only at Metro Kia in Cartersville. Now through Monday, you pay what we pay on every new Kia in stock. Save thousands, hundreds to choose from, all with employee pricing. And get Metro Kia's exclusive 20-year, 200,000-mile nationwide warranty on all new and pre-owned. Don't miss it! Employee pricing for everyone at Metro Kia in Cartersville. You pay what we pay.
Right here at Metro Kia in Cartersville.
That's a beautiful, what do you call this, what you're wearing?
A lot of call it a regalia. That's a proper term, but what I'm wearing is a men's grass dance outfit, and it's a very old style category that I dance, and I've been dancing since I could walk, really. And I got my kids here dancing with me. And
so your kids dance too?
Yes, sir. And we're keeping our culture alive, and we'll do until my time is to go.
How far back can you trace your family tree?
At least 7 generations. I'm a descendant of Sitting Bull and half Oglala, Lakota, and Lord Blue Sioux from South Dakota. And sure miss home, but I've been spoiled living down here in the South. Go back every summer. I'll be going back in August for ceremonies and powwows, or traveling and visiting my family.
Why do you continue this?
It's part of my heritage, and my ancestors put their lives on the line and died so we could do this, and it'd be a dishonor for them for me not to pass it along and what I've been taught and teach my kids.
So you teach your kids just like your parents taught you?
Yes, sir.
So when you were a child, you came out and did events like this also?
Oh, yeah.
And went to everything. And just like when they were kids, they went out and did the same.
Oh,
so
yeah.
this is passed from generation to generation?
Yes,
okay. What's your name?
Richard Braveheart.
Very nice. Richard Braveheart.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even mermutts. And we covered it February 3rd, 2016. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Rashard Carson, your local farmers insurance agent, right here on North Bartow Street, Cartersville, Georgia.
Hello, my name is Mary Glass. I'm the owner of the Herb Shop of Cartersville on Main Street. I've been here since 1993. I've served the community all these years and would love you to stop by and see us and see our store. This is my daughter Bria. She helps me run the store now.
We welcome you to come in and educate yourself on the quality of Nature's Sunshine products and the benefits of whole food vitamins. And visit historic downtown Cartersville.
Thank you all.
Hi, I'm Don Weathers with 24 Bell Bottom. We're located on Xena Drive, just right down from the jail. You can't miss me with this big bright yellow building and the red trim. And there's my phone number right there. Put it in your phone. Keep me on speed dial. You never know when you're gonna need me. But I guarantee you when you do, I'm gonna treat you like family, and we're gonna get you out of jail no matter where you're at in the state of Georgia. We have several locations, so it doesn't matter what you're charged with or where you're at, we're gonna come to your rescue. We're gonna get you out of that old stinky jail. You call me 770-382-2424, and we'll be there when you need us.
What does that do for you? Man, what do you call that up?
Well, dream catchers.
And what's it good for?
It's supposed to catch your dreams and make sure you have good ones.
Make sure you. Does it work?
I haven't had a bad dream in years.
So that's what people buy them for. They hang them over their bed, or
right.
They just anywhere.
Yes, I have one over my bed now.
All right, let's look at your stones here. These are your stones.
Yes, sir.
Why do people buy stones like this, and what's the reasoning to buy? Why do people buy stones?
Well, each stone is a different modality. You can get different stones for depression and sleep.
Can you show me one? Like, what's a stone I would buy for depression?
Okay, for depression. This one right here is sodalite, and it would be good for depression.
So do you just keep it in your pocket? Do you keep it?
You can put it in your pocket. You can stick it under your pillow when you go to bed at night. Or you can get a gym cage and carry them around in it.
And that fights depression.
Yes. Yes, and this is, I have rose quartz in here now.
What's that for?
It's for gentle healing and for self-love.
Gentle healing and self-love. Where do these values come from? I mean,
well,
are they passed down from Indians or generation, or where they?
They might be. I'm not sure where they originated from.
Right. But this is what so people wear these or carry these in your pocket or whatever. They just keep it near them.
Yes.
And what is this over here?
And this is aromatherapy.
Okay, what's that?
It's also for stress relief and for different emotional things that you need healing for.
Now, do you use this?
Yes, sir.
Does it work?
Yes, sir. I have peppermint oil. It's really good for headaches.
Okay.
And I have lavender oil. It's really good for calming and soothing.
Okay.
It's also good to use on your skin for any abrasions or cuts. And I've used the stones and the oils for about 10 years. But to tell you how well they work, 5 years ago I was in a motorcycle wreck.
Okay.
And I broke everything but my left arm.
Wow.
I broke my back, I broke 6 ribs, both legs, my hand, my wrist, my shoulder, and collapsed a lung. And I used my natural healing to come back from it.
You look good now. I mean, everything works.
Everything works.
You know,
and I give I'm grateful to God.
Right.
And I figure if He brought me back from what He brought me back, that it was the only best way to thank Him was to get completely back as far as I could in my healing.
Tell everybody who you are.
My name is Jerry K. Beckham.
You have a Facebook page or anything?
Yes, I do. Artworks by Jerry K. on
Thank
Facebook.
you.
Thank you.
Everybody, this is Valley B. Clay, and this is Valley B. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right, show us something.
Okay, well these are called potheads.
Potheads?
Yes, they are.
I like it.
And they're triple fired at the very high kiln, so it's actually food safe. They're also oven safe and dishwasher safe.
What would I use that for? Chili, or what would I?
Some people do like to serve soup because we have some bigger ones in it, but you can also put a plant in it or utensils, or I know somebody that makes one into an ice for your wine, you know, a little ice bucket. So fill it up with wine. And
are they pretty durable? I mean,
they're extremely durable. They should be as strong as steel. Here's one. And then I make these with my own hands. Those are actually my fingers that made that.
Oh, these are right here. These are your fingers.
Yeah. Everybody thinks I use a mold, but nope. Every one of them is individually made.
I wish I could do this. I really do. I'd love to have my art sitting around that I just, you know, something like this. That's just beautiful.
Yeah, and again, everything's triple fired at a high kiln, and so everything is food safe. Food quality.
So I could eat off this right here.
You could. I like to put garbanzo bean salad in there, but you could also eat off of it if you like.
I would never. Can you throw it in the dishwasher?
Yes, you can.
You can throw this in the dishwasher.
You can throw that in the dishwasher.
And it's unique. There's not another one out there.
Nope. I can only make it once. So I've made a lot of things once.
Okay. Now, how do people reach you?
Huh?
How do people...
Oh, okay. So you can either go to Facebook, that Valley B Gallery, or you can find me at the Olive Tree and Vine. I keep all of my stuff there.
It's back! Employee pricing for everyone on every new Kia in stock, only at Metro Kia in Cartersville. Now through Monday, you pay what we pay on every new Kia in stock. Save thousands, hundreds to choose from, all with employee pricing. And get Metro Kia's exclusive 20-year, 200,000-mile nationwide warranty on all new and pre-owned. Don't miss it! Employee pricing for everyone at Metro Kia in Cartersville. You pay what we pay.
Right here at Metro Kia in Cartersville.
Everybody, this is Ashley. Hey, Ashley.
Hi.
This is your artwork. Let me show everybody around a little bit. Hold on, just don't go anywhere. Hold on. I like this over here. This is really beautiful stuff.
Thank you.
All right, how long have you been doing this?
I've been an artist for as long as I can remember, but I've been doing this for 20 years or so.
How long have you been doing festivals and events like this?
This is my second art festival. My first was Roselawn last weekend.
That's a great first one to be. That's one of my favorites. Roselawn, every event they have is great.
It was a bucket list, checklist item, and I'm glad to have been able to participate.
How did you do?
I did very well. It was the reception was wonderful, and I'm grateful.
Did you sell some?
I did.
Now, are you now this right here? What is this? A beach scene? What is this? Right
I would say this is one of a more literal piece in a stormscape or a landscape of sorts.
Okay.
But it fits into my abstract expressionism on wood panels.
Okay. What's this right here?
It could be whatever you want it to be, darling.
Who's your artist that you? I mean, who do you look to?
Helen Franklin. Oh God, what's her name? I'll have to get back to you.
Is that a new artist? Or
No, she was around in the 60s and 70s. She died in 2013, but she's an abstract expressionist, and I just love her expressive use of color and stroke.
Now, artists sometimes have stressful, weird lives. From what I've read in history, they do. I mean, they just, it's, like Van Gogh and stuff. Never sold never sold a painting or something.
Well, art for me is not only an expression, but it affords me a lifestyle to have balance with being a mom. So that's my goal in life, is to be a mom and be a successful artist. And it's afforded me that opportunity.
Are you on the profit side?
I think so, yes sir.
So you're making money?
Yes sir.
Okay. I like it. I mean, I do like your stuff.
You're sweet.
this right here, what's that?
These are watercolor botanicals. I have a series of 6 ferns.
Okay.
I think we're going to be adding 2 more. These were originally created for my mom, and she's building a new house. I think she needs 2 more.
Tell everybody who you are.
My name's Ashley Fenimore.
How do people reach you?
Instagram's easy. Ashley Fenimore at Ashley Fenimore on Instagram, Facebook, or my studio's right down here on the square. I rent a space from Aiken and Tate.
You actually have a studio?
Yes, sir.
You're serious?
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Hi, I'm Don Weathers from 24 Bell Bottom. We're located on Xena Drive, just right down from the jail. You can't miss me with this big bright yellow building and the red trim. And there's my phone number right there. Put it in your phone. Keep me on speed dial. You never know when you're gonna need me. But I guarantee you when you do, I'm gonna treat you like family, and we're gonna get you out of jail no matter where you're at in the state of Georgia. We have several locations, so it doesn't matter what you're charged with or where you're at, we're gonna come to your rescue. We're gonna get you out of that old stinky jail. You call me 770-382-2424, and we'll be there when you need us.
This stuff is beautiful.
Thank you.
Now, you painted this.
I painted them and then I photographed them to successfully make small prints that are more
so
affordable.
you painted these, then you took photos, and now you're selling the photos of them.
I sure am.
So you can, that's pretty, oh, and this is?
This is a photo composite. 20 different photographs merged to make one image.
20 photographs to make?
Yes, every item is a separate photograph.
Really?
The fence is from Old Mill Farm, out here at Cartersville.
Okay.
The barn is in Jasper, Georgia.
Okay.
And the background is in North Middle Tennessee along the Cumberland River.
It's beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you. The old car belongs to one of my friends, Larry Woods. He's a local fella.
So you go out and take individual photographs of all this, and then you put them all together?
Yes, it's computer work.
Computer?
Photo composites through Photoshop.
How did you learn all that? I mean, that Photoshop, it's terrifying for me to even,
It's tricky, certainly, but I took a class and learned a lot from another artist that's showing here today.
On Photoshop, so you can do Photoshop?
Yes, I do.
How did anybody survive without it? People,
I know. Digital, how did we ever live before?
I don't know how we got by. I don't know how we did it.
Either.
I don't know how. Well, it's beautiful stuff. It really is. I love your paintings, and these are the original paintings right here.
Yes, they are.
All right, tell everybody who you are.
My name is Pat Stevenson. I work at the Booth Museum as a volunteer docent, and I'm involved with their art guild, the photography guild, and the writers guild. I also published my first book as a member of the writers guild, sponsored by the Booth Museum.
Man, you do a lot of stuff. I don't know. Well, good to see you.
Good to see you here today.
Thank you.